Part 2, Business in a Day with AI. Our toolkit is Canva, Shopify, and Printify. Okay? I'm Nat, helping you take control of AI to work smarter and launch faster. So we're picking up at the design process with Canva. We're going to design our first product and publish it with Printify. So Printify will automate the print on demand feature for your new online shop. So the online shop is on Shopify. If you are watching this video, you can click on the link below to watch part 1, okay, and get caught up on how we set up our Shopify for a really affordable price. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Loom is acting up today. I am re-recording the Canva portion of this demonstration. Bear with me. With Canva, as you can see, I had already went through the steps of designing my t-shirt, 2 t-shirt designs, and I will redo this. However, this I'll show you is the final designs from the previous recording where I created in my AI era t-shirt in 2 variations, white text, black text, and then also my logo for a white shirt and a black shirt. But let's start from the scratch. I can actually demonstrate how to do this. So we need to get the actual template information from Printify, and we've already connected our Printify with our Shopify, and we have a Printify account. So let's hop on Printify really quick. I want to go all the way back to picking out this designs. This is the catalog of t-shirts. My favorite t-shirt, very soft, very great quality, unisex for both women and men, is the Bella Canvas. We select Bella Canvas, then we select Start Design, and then we download the design template. The design template tells us what size is this area here in the middle. You can do the backside, sleeves, the neck, but we are going to do just the front for demonstration, okay? And so now I'll go back to Canva. I already looked at the template. The template said I need to have 1200 pixels by 1200 pixels in PX, meaning pixels. I hit create here, and I'm not going to rush this. I am going to do it over again for you and for my non-techies. We are doing a custom size, 1200 by 1200. We are doing a new design. This is the new design. And the way I start with designing is using these amazing templates that's already available to us here in Canvas. If I do t-shirt design, I can look and see different layouts and things that we could take and make our own. Okay, this is cool. Then I have some it's gonna bring up more than text because we put t-shirt designs. It's showing us different things. You want to create an ad or you want to create actual t-shirts. The text, the font that I liked for my first design is this one here, and it popped up again. Great, we could recreate this again. I just used the first font here, and I created in my, and we're going to create 3 layers, change the sizes of each of the layers of text. So I'll duplicate this here in my, and this would be AI. It's all centered. Now, to make it sure that it's completely centered, you should take the text boxes and take them to the edges. Nothing's off. And then I'll duplicate this and we will write error here. And I actually did do, I think, all caps. Let's change this. And then I also want them to be closer in text. I'm just moving those up. And one of the things you could do is once you decide on where you want to lock it in, we can make it a group. But for now, I probably moved that prematurely because I want this to be a lot larger. We'll say this is going to be 300. Let's see if that's, and then we're going to have AI to be 400 because it's only 2 letters. And then this one can be 330. That is the first design. The background color doesn't matter when you're designing here because when you go to download, you will make it a transparent background to put on your products. However, you should be able to see you want to look at your design in the way that the color would be on a shirt or a product. I am going to change this to white. I can see what it looks like. Then I will duplicate this because I need black. I want to do a black t-shirt. So I will change the text to white. And then I change the background to black. Now you get to see. You can add your titles here. I'll just say black text. It's white text. And I'll put errors, know which shirt it is. And this will be Control AI shirts. I've already done this, but I want to name it something different. Now we have 2 variations of the same design. Now I want to add a page because I want to do my branded t-shirt. Let's grab my logo. And actually, this is not, I forgot that this is actually not all the way black. It's dark. Let's change that. I want black text. I don't want gray. Now, what did I do with my AI? I must have deleted it by mistake. So that's completely black. We need to see how this looks. Change that to black. Now we talking. So that's the design. I noticed that once I put this here. If this is, change this to black. That's how it's going to look on a black shirt. And if I'm okay with that, I'm okay with that for demonstration purposes, but I will actually go back to my original design and create white box with black text. I can keep the box in the design of the logo. But for now, this is good enough. And then we will go here and I'm going to keep this on here and make this white for the white shirt. See, this is the way my logo should look, right? It has a box around it. That's part of the logo design. And yes, now we have it. And I just need to show you how to download this a proper way. Go to share and we're going to hit download. Now, although they ask for the size to be 1200 by 1200 when you're designing it in the template, this is not Photoshop or another tool where you can also just set your DPI, but you can increase the output of the quality by just taking this size up as high as possible. And what that's doing is keeping the same square, but increasing the actual quality. I don't want to use the tech jargon, but basically the quality of the actual design is being enhanced when you do that, but it'll still fit the t-shirt design, and I'll show you. And so we're keeping it at PNG because we want to make it a transparent background. That way the designs that you've made can now go on shirts, mugs, notebooks, whatever. It's so many products. And now we'll hit download because we had the right settings. We're downloading it. And then I'll show you how to upload this to the design. Now we're back here and we want to go ahead and upload. It downloads as a zip file. So I do need to go and unzip it. to have access to it. Let's do that first. I unzipped the file. Now I can upload the design. Let's start with this. Perfect. So resolution, it says high resolution 284 DPI. That's tech jargon. But basically, the instructions you'll see on the template says 300 DPI. And that's where they want it to be. And I just showed you how you can use Canva, a really easy tool versus a more technical tool, Photoshop, to get a high resolution version of a design that you can put on products. And 284 is going to be great. Okay. And so we have that. I want my text to be a little higher. So I'm gonna move it up. So that's our first design. Now I want a black shirt too. This is where the variants are. I will select black. I might go back later and add a different color, my yellow that's in my brand. However, some people just don't need as many options when you first launch. Just give them a few options and stop there. Now we have the black text, but you see black text on black. That doesn't work out. I will need to hit this button here where it says make it, and it allows me to delete this and add a new design that fits on this variant. And that's the one with the white text. It should work out fine. I need to just move this up. The other one. Now, when I flip to the white, there should be black text available on the white. Yay. And then you have that. We have uploaded a design that works, and I will hit save product. This is the mockup library. It shows you the different things you can add, the mockups to your shop, and you can decide what's the preview of what they've selected is fine. You see there's a tutorial if you need extra help here. I will just save my design. Now this will be a duplicate because I've already done it. Okay, so Printify has AI built into it, and so it has already started to. Actually, it has already written a title, description, and all the jazz down here for you that you need to edit. And I suggest that you use whatever your favorite tool is for writing assistance. Uh, I use all of them at different times for different reasons, but I do have a custom chat project available in Chat GPT where all the data information on Control plus AI Club is available, the branding and all that. So that's what you'll see on the website is the using AI to help have more marketable text. I don't like what Printify AI comes up with as a draft, so I do suggest that you change it. Okay. So I'm saving this right now, and I will pull the one that's already completed and so that you can see how I made the changes. Just gonna click here. So I simplified the title. So in my AI error T, and I selected the black shirt to be the primary shirt that's shown on the website. And then I used my chat GPT to come up with this marketable text. And so that I added in here. I left these instructions in here. And then I kept all of the suggested tags. I just added the title of the shirt in my AI error. And then it gives you suggested shipping. You can make economy available if you like. And then comes down here is where you choose your pricing for your shirts and you see what your profit would be. This is your profit and your profit margin. And the way that is done is that this is the cost of the t-shirt and this is your cost, production cost. The shipping is on the client. And then if you price it at $20, then you are making $8.71. For everything up to size XL, then the price of the product increases for the larger shirts. So you just make some type of adjustment for to offset that. However, not a lot of people will order the larger sizes. Uh, and if you do see that, then you could change the price. But I just suggest like going up a dollar or so for you won't make as much money, but you're offering it to be more inclusive. Okay. So that's the pricing. I chose 20, but it goes up to 24 for 4XL. And then you scroll down, everything's there, and you select homepage. So it's going to go on the homepage, save it, publish it, and then Printify will take just a few minutes to upload everything and sync it up with the Shopify so that then it's available on your page. So if I go to Shopify, I will show you the page. Let's see, go to online store. That is the store. Please subscribe and like this video if it helped you, and comment below if you want to see more quick launch ideas using AI.